The owner of Valley Cafe in the Merriman Valley, BJ Makota. We had you on the Valley Show,
yes,
huh?
we did.
Did a
yes,
great
we
job
did.
over there.
Good seeing you again.
Loved your place
Thank
there.
you.
And we're talking about...
Thank you. Spanish omelets,
There
man.
you go. I don't know that Spanish or not, but here we go.
National dish of Spain. We're going to try to pull off a Spanish omelet and a little side dish of shrimp and grits to bring out my Cajun roots a little bit at the same time.
Shrimp and grits, is that a breakfast thing, a lunch thing, a dinner thing?
Everything.
Everything.
Where I grew up, we eat it for snacks at midnight watching football.
Where'd you grow up?
Florida, Louisiana, Alabama.
Southern.
Primarily Florida.
Okay, so Southern cooking a little
yes,
bit,
sir.
right?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
this is great because a lot of us have guests staying at the house over the holidays, so this might be something to make that's
and they're easy. And I try to show the kids, you can cook in 5 minutes, less than the time you sit in the drive-up at McDonald's, get better food, and it's healthier for you.
Excellent. So. Rock it.
All right, we're going to start with an omelet. Obviously, omelet starts with some eggs in the pan. Nice hot pan, a little bit of butter brushed in it. Chorizo sausage. I cooked it off a little. You don't have to, but in the interest of speed and time.
Plus, you get some of the fat out of it when you cook it off, right?
And then it doesn't go all in your omelet.
Right.
A little bit of onions with some thyme in them. And again, if you don't like onions, don't put in onions. If you don't like sausage, you're a vegetarian, don't do sausage. Actually, the Spanish dish, the true Spanish dish called tortilla, these are just some potatoes. Doesn't have the sausage, it just has potato and onion. And then we're gonna fry it. This is some garlic olive oil.
Hey, when we go to the Valley Cafe, are you open? You're open for just breakfast and lunch?
Breakfast and lunch, 7 to 3. I did the fine dining dinner thing my whole life, and decided it's time to be done at 3:15 and see my kids and my family once in a while.
So you're talking about showing the kids. So you're talking about showing the kids that work with you, or showing the kids?
I go into the schools, one school, Revere School, where my kids went, and try to show them how to cook healthily. But now one's in college and one's taking all their classes at the University of Akron, so I don't do that any longer. But
I remember being at your place and checking out the food there, and everyone was having a great time. You got that nice little area outside.
It's
you can
fun.
sit. And,
it's a lot of fun.
And who's the guy doing a little of the cooking there?
That's my Adam. He's my sous chef. We're not real big on tradition, so any other restaurant you'd call him my sous chef, but there we're just buddies working in a kitchen. So
that's great.
That's what we try to do. Second dish get going. I got some butter browning. I'm just going to get some shrimp in it, however many you like. Season up the shrimp a little bit first.
Doesn't take long to cook those.
No, they're fast. That's what I'm saying. In 5 minutes, you can get both done. A little bit of your favorite Cajun seasoning. I make my own, but whatever you like.
Look at that.
Give them a little heat.
Hey, while we're looking at that, I want to show somebody something else. I want
a little bit of garlic.
I want to show them your shoes. Check these out. So that's
why a bacon and eggs restaurant. You should have bacon and egg shoes, I think.
Bacon and egg shoes. I like that. That's no yolk. Okay, there you go.
That's a good one.
Okay.
A little bit of fresh garlic.
I had to do that just so Jimmy could boo me from.
I like that
Jimmy
one. I like that one.
Stop watching. I'll start Spanish dancing again with the omelet.
We're going to give it a little flip.
Here we go. Look out, brother. Oh, all right.
Let it finish in the pan. And again, cheese is not a traditional. We put a little twist on everything at the Valley Cafe. We try to take the traditional dish and give it a little spin.
This is where we say boo to tradition. We go
exactly.
With the cheese.
The sausage and the cheese makes it. Get the shrimp cooking a little more. Give them a toss around.
Look at those babies.
Now I like spicy, so if you eat these, be ready.
Be ready.
Little touch of cream. And again, you don't like cream or trying to cut down on that, don't put it in. It's okay. And I already have gotten ready a dish of my favorite cheese grits.
So did a bunch of people come over to the restaurant after they were?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of people came. It was a good time.
Look at that.
There's our omelet. A little bit of cheese on top. Let it melt for a second or two.
You don't like cheese much, do you?
Nah.
Look at that,
cheese
baby,
pleases. That's ready for you to eat.
I've got a weapon out now. The weapon is in my hand.
I'll give the shrimp a little toss.
I tell you, that shrimp thing smells great too.
Yeah, it'll open your nasal passages.
You know what I liked about seeing you put this together was the chorizo was cooked. You had the potatoes that are already cooked in there, so it does go fast.
Right.
You just prep it ahead of time.
Right. Now, and if you don't want to do that or don't have the time, the traditional tortilla you would do open-faced, finish it in an oven. You'd put raw potatoes and onions. It cooks about 20 minutes. So, you know, like I say, we try to modify it. Not a lot of people want to wait that long in the restaurant.
How many things are on the menu there? Does it change?
It changes all the time. We try to do 3 seasonal menus with whatever fresh as we can. We're a small restaurant, so I can't have tomatoes imported from.
Tell me where you are. You're right on the towpath.
Right on the towpath. It's 1212 Weather Vane Lane, right on the corner of Merriman and Weather Vane Lane.
Is that Fairlawn?
Actually, it's the city of Akron, believe it or not. We're right across the street from one of the train stations. You can put your bike on the train and
put your bike on the train
and ride on the trails. So yeah.
So it's part of the national park.
Yeah, that part of the
That must
park
be a nice
system.
place to have a place.
It's beautiful. It is a little rough in February,
Yeah.
especially with the Weather Channel these days. People start watching on Tuesday going, I can't come Friday because it's going to be the blizzard of the century.
Great.
I'm like, could we wait till Friday and decide that maybe? But because 9 times out of 10, it doesn't happen anyway.
So how many kids do you have?
I have 2. I have a boy and a girl. Perfect. Of course, my family's perfect like everyone else's.
I like how you
They're the greatest kids in the world. One, like I said, is in college and going for hospitality, culinary.
Excellent.
And my daughter has not yet decided. She's thinking something in the physical sciences, possibly occupational therapy, marine biology.
See, you go to
She's
his place,
brainy.
you get all these stories. Isn't
She's
that great?
brainy.
Okay, Valley Cafe, thanks a lot.
Thank you,
DJ.
sir.
Okay, folks, when we return, guess what?